Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Dungeons and Distractions podcast. I'm Colin. I'll be the host and DM this evening, but let's go around the table and introduce everyone, starting with Robert.
Hi guys, I'm Robert and I play Fera, the Calistar cleric.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I play Karnar, the Dragonborn Avenger.
I'm Austin. I play Talon Nightbreeze, the half-elf ranger with a pet panther named Zidane.
Hi, I'm Chris Quigley. I play Iroh, the Tiefling Paladin Bard multiclass.
So after your adventures in the prison fortress of Sentinel's Watch, the group is back on a caravan, one of those little covered wagons, and you guys are being taken back to Cairn. Delarin decided to actually stay back at Sentinel's Watch. He's doing some arcane research of some kind, and he got distracted. He got high and just sort of wandered off.
That's
Yeah,
almost
the one-
actually... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, do you guys want to talk about our next move, or would you...
I was going to say that being that we don't have Dalaran with us, being that he is in the prison library, I think that maybe we should try heading to Westlake before moving forward with our overall mission.
You mean before we go back to Cairn?
No, before we take off after the Colin, what were the starts with an I, the military force of the other town?
Oh, the Inquisitors of Graceport?
Yes. Before we continue with the Inquisitors of Graceport, perhaps we should
Which you have no proof of any involvement from them, but okay.
well, the Inquisitors, we could
I said proof.
inquire.
I said proof.
We could
I said
inquire
proof.
the Inquisitors.
You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying you have no proof.
Well, yeah, we have no proof of their involvement, but we can, surely check up on it. And if something doesn't smell right, then
Murder everyone, because violence is the solution to all life's problems.
it's better
Alright.
than cowardice.
Alright. Sorry, do you guys want to talk about Westlake, anything else, or do you want me to... I mean, it's pretty late, because you guys ended up in Cairn around midday. You took a several-hour wagon ride out to Sentinel's Watch, took out the problem there, and you're taking a wagon ride back. So you're going to arrive in Cairn probably around 9 to 10 at night.
I was just going to say, does anybody want to roll a history check on Westlake?
Westlake, I have a +5. Does anybody do that?
Beats
Nope,
me.
I got a +4.
So +5 is the best we've got right now?
At the moment.
Austin and Fera, you two should also... Actually, I'm going to ask Austin and Fera to roll the history check.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, I know, but I'm having two of you do it, so one of you should roll well.
Okay.
Actually, both of you rolled well. Austin got a 20 and Fera got an 18. Good job. So both of you guys know that Westlake is not exactly a small town, but smaller than Cairn, up on the northern end of the island, nestled near this big mountain called Mount Kuthak. It's supposed to be a fairly heavily human and elven town for the most part.
Sounds fun.
With a 20, or actually, with both of those, I'm going to say that you guys also know that right about now is the Samhain Festival in Westlake.
Do we know anything about the Samhain festival?
Yeah, sure. It's a end of harvest festival kind of thing. It would be around October.
So probably a lot of people.
And with a 20, yeah, it's a bit of an attraction. Like, if you're going to go to Westlake, you might as well. Especially in a medieval environment, you have larger towns that are always surrounded by people who live on outlying farms or out in the wilderness a little bit, and there's always that thing of them bringing in some of their crops and other stuff into the center of town to either sell or to trade or to be part of events. So this is the kind of thing where any of the outlying areas, anybody who's on an outlying farm, is going to load up the wagon and come into Westlake. So as you are talking, the covered wagon will roll back into Cairn, and you can feel it stop as the horses come to a halt. Frank's gonna lean back and look at you guys and say, in his Valium-affected voice, "Well, thanks for all the help, guys. I guess we're done."
Don't be a stranger, man.
Should
Yeah.
you don't want us to go back with you and report it to the captain?
No, it's fine. We've got two of us, and we know where to find you. Do you guys have a place to stay for the night?
If you could point us in the direction of your most recommended inn, then that would be great.
Okay. So, Frank's actually going to look a little conflicted, which is odd for you because you don't see that many expressions on Frank's face normally. And Frank's going to sigh, and he's going to go, "Yeah, there's one pretty close nearby. It's the Red Wyvern. You should be able to see the sign. Yeah, that should do nicely."
Thank you.
No problem.
And just I'm gonna give him 10 gold pieces and say thanks for the ride.
He's just gonna shake his head like, "No, I can't take that. You guys were doing a favor for Malcolm and for the captain, so no, thanks, but we're good."
All right. Well, in that case, I owe you a drink. Later, though.
Okay. I'll see you later. And are you guys getting off of the wagon?
Yes, I'm gonna step down.
Are we outside the city gate?
No, you're inside the city.
Okay.
You guys are near a gate to the land side of the city, not to the port side, which is where you guys were last time.
I'm gonna try to look around for the inn that he spoke of.
Okay.
Try to secure myself a place to sleep.
Okay. You guys are actually fairly close to it. You see it down a little ways down one of the streets that's close nearby. There's a very large sign with a red wyvern on it. It's not necessarily a dragon. It's you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. It looks
okay.
kind of like a dragon lion hybrid thing.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So you guys see the sign with one of those on it, and that's about it. I mean, do you guys want to look around the rest of the town? Do you want to head there? What do you want to do? You want to go rob an old lady?
That's what I was gonna say. I want to head back to Arthur's and check on him, but I want to stop by, maybe see what some of the stores have on the way back.
Okay. Are you separating from the party?
How far away is their inn from Arthur's house? It's probably across town, right?
Arthur's house would be about a 20-minute walk. And you would know that because you've lived here long enough to know about where you guys are.
All right, I'll ask them. Do you guys care? I'm gonna stay at Arthur's. Do you all remember where that is?
I remember.
Oh yeah,
That's
fair. Right.
Yeah.
If you guys need me, just come let me know. I'll probably check back in before the night's over though.
Okay, are you heading off?
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll get back to you in a sec. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
I think I'm going to head to the inn. I think that makes
Okay.
most sense.
Everybody else? Same?
I will follow.
Colin, how
Yes,
many
sir.
temples/shrines are in town?
More shrines than temples? There's only really one temple in town, and that's the Temple to Ioun. And that's over next to the Magical Academy. And that's maybe like a 45-minute walk distance away from you guys.
And then all the other shrines are just like open areas, right?
No, I mean, like, there's, like, what you would consider as, okay.
Would they just be like where I'm at? There's a lot of just buildings that are churches, And then there's
no,
like
no,
the
no, no,
big
no.
cathedral.
Oh, okay. Let me be very specific about what I'm talking about. Do you know what a Japanese shrine looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the open
Where it's
ones.
Okay, so you have not an open. It's not necessarily open, but you've got maybe like a smaller one-room structure kind of thing.
Okay,
like a
now
very
I'm on board with you. I know
a
which
very
one you're
small
talking about.
shrine. It's not like one of those little tiny. I don't want to say box, but it's basically a box, like a tiny box on the side of the road, where it's like the little tiny mini house where you can sort of offer prayers. It's the maybe like small cabin-sized building.
I'm just trying to figure out where I would have been staying at this time.
If you're thinking about like large churches, there's not really anything like that. You probably would have been staying at one of the small shrines. Probably if there's probably a shrine to Melora in town, that's probably where you would have been staying.
Okay. So after all
Sorry.
of that, I'll just go ahead and stay at the inn with
Okay.
them.
All right. As you guys walk up, you see that it's a fairly big building. As opposed to some of the other ones nearby, it's clearly been painted recently. It looks to be in fairly decent repair. It's the kind of building that when you look at it, you know that whoever runs that area is probably making a decent amount of coin. They don't have to worry too much about not being able to maintain and keep up upkeep for the building. As you guys push the door in, you can hear the little bell over the door jingling to let people know that people are coming in. And as you walk in, you're going to see a counter next to basically pretty much right in front of you guys. You know the kind of service counter. And behind it is a middling height woman with very, very long dark hair and pretty tan skin, and she's going to look up at you as you guys come in.
I'm assuming, Colin, is there like a bar with this inn, or is it just an inn?
No, the Red Wyvern's an inn, although roll me a streetwise check for the fun of it.
Was it
24. Good roll. Oh, you crit your streetwise.
Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, this isn't going to be good for us
Fera
later.
has heard several rumors from people who've visited the Shrine to Melora. Not that many people who visited the Shrine to Melora, but a couple people who have visited the Shrine to Melora, that the Red Wyvern is very well known for a high standard of service and for an attached apothecary. I'm going to say with that, you know that the owner of the Red Wyvern is a woman named Morena Tugarin, and she's also one of the apothecaries in town. She's a pretty respected alchemist. So, if you wanted to pick up potions, you could do that there. So as you guys walk in, Morena's going to look up from her books, and she's like, account books. She's not reading like a romance novel at the front desk or something. And she's going to look up and say,
Hello, how may I help you?
Hello. We're looking for rooms for the night.
Of course. Will you be needing separate rooms, or is this a group thing?
I'm assuming we want separate rooms, correct?
I don't know, whatever you want to do.
I'm
ask-
fine with sharing a room if you want to split the difference.
I mean,
Okay.
like, you guys can totally, all three of you can bunk together. I mean, there is the issue of one of you being a girl. If nobody cares, it's fine.
No, I'll be taking my own room.
Yeah, that's probably why she brought it up.
That'll be about 5 silver for each room.
That's fine by me. Does anybody else have a problem with that?
What all comes with the room?
Well, you get a bed, you get a small writing desk, you get a chair, you get a door that locks. Let's see, you get pillows, which are very comfortable to sleep on.
I'm sorry, I meant more of, is there dinner? Do you guys do dinner here? Is there a place to clean up? Things like that. I'm sorry for the confusion.
There are baths attached, and Fera, you would know that those would be not necessarily public. They would be gender specific, but that would be a bathhouse, not like they don't have showers attached. It's kind of hard to get like pumped water up through pipes in a medieval environment. The baths are attached in the back, and there is dinner, but dinner service ended about several hours ago.
That shouldn't be a problem.
You ate the tack that you stole
Yeah,
from the Sentinel's watch on the way here.
Well,
You
I
eaten.
was going to offer to cook. Iroh likes cooking. If they would allow me access to the kitchen, then I would be happy to cook and pay for whatever supplies I use.
She's gonna give you a look. Like she was talking to Fera a minute ago, and she's gonna turn to you, and she
I don't see why that'd be a problem.
Thank you. I was just going to turn to my compatriots here and ask, so everyone's gonna go for a soak and then meet back here for dinner?
Sounds excellent.
Okay, roll for bath. No. All right, we're going to. Okay, I'm going to cut over the scene where you guys go and jump in the bathhouse, and we're gonna cut over to Austin, who has decided. Sorry, we're gonna cut over to Talon.
You're skipping over my and Karnar's tickle fight?
I'm going to assume that there is an anime bathhouse style scene where the two of you are splashing water, where you have a 6-foot tiefling and like a 7-foot dragonborn covered in scales, splashing each other with water and like giggling the entire time, butt naked and going tee, and everybody in the area is incredibly
Like
awkward.
school
Yes,
girls.
exactly. Now, while they're doing that, and I assume having a pillow fight later, we're going to cut over to Talon, who is meeting with his father figure, if that's quite all right with the rest of you.
All right, I have a
Oh,
question.
and I just want to say that all of the bath scenes are tastefully censored with a quite large amount of steam. All right, go ahead, Talon.
About how long is it going to take them before they go start?
Oh, before they start to cook dinner? I don't know.
Yeah.
If they want to spend time in there, it might be about an hour. But of course, you don't know like that they're going to go take a bath.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd assume
Okay.
so. You've lived in the area. You know that there's a bathhouse attached, so there's no reason not to.
Well, I kind of had something I wanted to do that he kind of hinted
Go ahead,
at, but
take your
we'll
time.
see. We'll see if I can get to it. So I guess we'll start with. Let's start with the. Are shops open right now, or is it too late?
It's about 10 at night, so it's pretty late, especially for a medieval environment where you don't have a lot of street lighting.
Okay. Well, let me stop at one of these shops real quick first, then. And I kind of want to pick up random food. It's
Rations?
like I want to pick, but I want to get certain stuff. I want to get cilantro, onions.
Again, this is 10 at night.
Okay.
Okay. They don't have 24-hour grocery stores, and you're not going to find something like Walmart where you could just go pick up food at the middle of the night.
Okay, that's cool. We'll just go straight to Arthur. Am I comfortable enough with? I guess I'm comfortable enough with Arthur to walk in.
Yeah. I assume you have a key.
Yeah. So I'll walk in and see if he's asleep or what's going on with him.
Let's see, 10 o'clock at night, Arthur's... Yeah, Arthur would... You know that Arthur would be asleep by this point.
Okay.
I mean, he's old, so he goes to bed early. He's going to wake up and go to Ye Old Country Kitchen Buffet. And Buffet has like 2 T's
Alright, so
and an extra E on the end that it doesn't need.
It's Elvin.
No, it's like Ye Old Country Buffet, something like that.
Well, I was gonna talk to him, but if he's asleep, I'll just wait
Okay.
until the morning. So I'll tuck him in and make sure he's warm, and then lock the door behind
Okay.
me. Now, can I fish right now? Since I'm close to the shore now.
Yeah, just for roleplay's sake, I'm going to say that... And you're a ranger. Roll me a nature check.
20.
You guys can't roll badly today. All right. Well, yeah, you do have a +9 on your nature. All right. So you know of at least a couple places where if you dropped a line, you could probably pull out a couple decent-sized fish pretty quickly.
Okay. Well, I want to do that, and then just head back towards the end.
Okay. You managed to catch about 2 decently sized fish within about a half hour of fishing, something like that. With a 24, yeah. You're a ranger. You know exactly what you're doing.
Zidane's got his tail dipped in.
After that, I just want to head back towards the inn they're staying
Okay.
at.
So you're just coming in with like a bunch of fish slung over one shoulder, fishing rod in the other hand, Panther walking in behind you.
Yeah, we'll do that, and I want to ask the lady's still at the desk, right?
Yeah, she'll be there.
I'm gonna tell her, don't worry. Do they know me there? Like, I don't.
Roll me a
you said I'm
streetwise
from the
check.
town. Would they?
I said you'd know the inn. I didn't say necessarily that they would know you. Plus, you have a house.
Yeah.
All right. With a
He frequents the
I'm
Red
gonna,
Wyvern.
No. It's not one of those places. I'm gonna say actually with a 20 that you've gone to her apothecary before. You've picked up like healing poultices or something like that when you needed them. So she actually does know you.
All right. What's her name again?
Morena Tugarin.
All right. Hey, I want to say, hey, Marina.
Hello, Talon. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Did a tiefling, a dragonborn, and Fera walk in here earlier?
I'm going to assume that's not the beginning of a very bad joke.
No, it's a serious question. I've been
Yes,
traveling with them.
they've rented a few rooms upstairs.
Okay. Are they up there now, or do you know?
I believe they're coming right out of the bath.
I'm gonna get a room for tonight here too, if you don't mind. If you have any open ones.
you know I wouldn't turn you away. That'll be about 5 silver.
Okay, I give her the 5 silver, and she said they are, and they're coming out. Of the bath.
Yeah, they should be coming out of the bath right now.
All right, I want to meet up with them. If they're coming out of the bath, I'll just stop them or say something to them while they're coming out. If they're decent.
Okay, I just want to say nobody has rolled badly the entire time we've been playing.
I haven't.
There hasn't been
yet,
a roll
so
under 8.
Still to come.
Yeah, just wait till my turn. Just wait till my turn. I'm gonna get a critical miss.
So you want to say they're coming out of the bath?
Yeah, we'll say that Iroh is toweling off his hair because Delaran managed to splash a lot of water in it during their little splash fight.
All right, so I'll walk up. To
It
you
was
guys.
very erotic. I want to make that very clear. It was very, very sexy.
It was sensual.
No. It
Not
was sexy.
sexual. Sensual.
It was very perverted.
So we're starting the slash fic
No.
here now.
This isn't a slash fic. This is like the fan service moment. Yeah.
This is canon.
No.
Fair
This is
enough.
the fan service moment. The two of you had a very sexy water fight in the bathroom.
Right on. I'm completely fine with this. Yeah, I would just be kind of drying off my hair and
Wiping
I'd
down
see
the
you-
horns.
Yeah. So are you like Talon? Are you entering with the fish over your shoulder?
Yeah, I got the fish over my shoulder, and I'm walking up to you guys. I'm gonna say like, whoa, put that demon dick away right now.
He's got his clothes
yeah.
on. He's got clothes
Out
on.
here in public. Okay.
We just covered the clothes he was wearing. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Dude, I couldn't pass up the
No, you
demon
should have said the
dick.
dragon
I
dick,
had
because
to
he
say-
never said he was wearing clothes. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I'm assuming
Oh.
he is.
Karnar's stark naked all the time.
No. He has a... Karnar's a robe guy, right? Like,
Yeah,
Clerical
very
robes?
much so. Yep. Very much not stark naked.
he wore the robes the entire time he was in the bath. They never came off. They needed a wash, too. Okay.
Jonathan, am I making you uncomfortable?
No, it's fine.
Truthfully?
It's fine.
No?
Nope.
Okay, I just wanted to know if I should stop.
No, it's okay.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
Talon.
he listens to DNR. I don't know how uncomfortable.
There's some
Yeah.
truth there.
Talon, you were coming in with fish.
So, since we're down in the kitchen and everybody's kind of sitting around one of the kitchen tables, I'm going to be putting on a show for everyone, showing them a softer side of myself. They've seen me hit stuff, so now they're going to see
Carve
me,
up a fish.
they're going to see me create something rather than destroy it.
Karnar looks at it a little suspiciously, but he does
Okay.
eat it.
How would you eat
I-
this?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll the tortilla into kind of a burrito shape, and then take a bite with using my hands. And I'm just gonna after I take a bite with my mouth full, I'm gonna look up at Fera and just stare until she takes a bite.
That's not creepy at all.
This
It's
is
it's like kind of the stare that's like, go on, go ahead, it's good, enjoy it.
I try to do the same thing that Iroh did, but I'm not as good at it, so it all falls out the back.
Okay. So after you wake up next morning, I assume you put on clothes. Do you want to come downstairs and what do you guys want to do? Early morning.
Roll
I
my
think
I was just gonna say I come down and do the the early morning prayer routine.
Okay. Wait,
then
backtrack. Hey, tell me exactly what you're doing, because you said you come down and do your early morning prayer routine, and I don't know,
Right. Well, basically, I would probably go find the closest area of nature, and then basically do a sword routine.
Okay, you're in the
effectively.
middle of a town, so
Yeah. No. What I mean is a sacred space of some sort, rather than nature. Or such.
okay. You're in the middle of a town that you don't know the geography of, so I'm gonna need you to tell me exactly what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm looking around to see if I can see sort of an altar or something sort of religious
In
oriented.
the inn or outside the?
No. Outside.
Okay,
Outside.
you see but nothing.
Okay. Well, then I guess I go back up to my room and do what I was
Okay.
going to do.
And that would be.
in the priest.
Basically, it's sword routines.
Okay.
Kind of,
I'm assuming that you're being
meditating.
careful enough not to leave giant gouge marks in the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robert, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. I'm going to say as Karnar is coming
Are you also
back
outside of your room?
upstairs. Yeah, I was about to walk
Okay, go ahead.
downstairs and go outside, probably into the back of the area, back of the inn.
That's where the bathhouse is.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go to a small shrine that's close, because I'll know where one of those is, and just kneel down and pray for the morning.
Okay, I'm assuming a shrine to Melora.
Mhm.
Okay, that'll be about a 25-minute. I mean, that's over by Arthur's house, so that's again. 5 minutes.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So
I'll be gone for an hour.
Fera's off on her morning constitutional because she decided not to catch a cab or something, I guess. All right, what do the rest of you guys want to do? Okay, let's assume everyone takes care of their morning needs. Fera manages to pray and come back. Everybody else is awake. I'm assuming Fera woke up early in order to go do that, because you would have known how far away the only
Yeah.
shrine to Melora in the area would be. So, okay, I'm gonna jump ahead. Everybody's done that. Everybody's downstairs, like in the entry area of the Red Wyvern. Are you guys ready to go? What do you want to do?
I would like to ask the party if they would like to shop around for any new equipment.
Might be wise to get a health potion or two.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We're already here at the lady that sells them. So
Okay, you guys want to go to the apothecary?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. As you guys head down to the lobby, you see that there is a different young woman staffing the front, or just somebody random staffing the front desk. They're gonna look up and nod as you go by. I assume because Talon's been here before, he's in the lead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you're gonna lead them over into the apothecary.
Yes.
As you guys come in, you see Morena sitting in the back of the room. She'll be mixing up something behind the counter.
Okay, Marina, what do you got in here today? You got anything special?
And she's going to look up and turn to you and smile just a little bit.
Please tell me that you didn't pick up that rash again. It's a particularly foul potion to brew up.
She's joking, guys. Nothing happened like that. There's nothing, no rash. Funny, Marina. We need. I don't know. My friends want to look around and stuff, and I want to pick up a couple things too. So, what do you got in today?
I'll take the blue one for the
okay.
mana,
I'm
and
not-
the green one for the stamina.
Does she have anything that could cure, like, do regular
Death. No, she doesn't have anything that can cure death.
She has like a Phoenix Down. But
She does not have an auto revive item. No, there is no Phoenix down. All right. Okay, so I have the potions up. All right. I'm assuming you guys are leaving the apothecary after having made your purchases. What do you want to do? Do you want to just head out and start walking off up to Westlake?
I'm cool with that if everybody else is.
I was just gonna say that I'm gonna turn to Karnar and say that's because we are working together on his mission that I believe that he should take the lead. We are his soldiers for the time being.
And Karnar kind of looks around and says, "Thank you. I'm very appreciative of any help you are willing to give me. I don't know where I'm going, however, so if someone actually knows how to get there better than I do, that would be probably good."
Talon's the ranger, so I'm going to say that he knows the way pretty well.
Okay, well then, Talon, if you'd like to lead on, and we can get going, I guess.
Would you guys like to rent a wagon? See, I've pulled up the map that got drawn out of our area.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm seeing Cairn to Westlake. Westlake is way the fuck up there.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit closer.
You-
I was thinking of Rivertown. That's my bad.
Riverton? No. That's no.
This week on Dungeons and Distractions,
I will cut
we go
most
shopping.
I will cut most. Of
No, it's fine. Colin, we're
Is
making you run all around. I'm sorry.
Should have borrowed some Arthur's money.
It's assuming Arthur has money.
Yeah.
I assume Arthur's living off you because he's old guy.
Arthur got all his wealth in his youth. He's rich as fuck. Now we don't gotta rely on Frank for rides.
Yay.
It's kind of awkward. That guy sounds like Eeyore.
Frank has emotional issues. He's very, very nihilistic, very depressed, very out of it. It's Frank. All right.
In the next episode, therapy.
Okay. I really think Group 1 needs a therapist.
Ironhide, use your words.
He does. No one listens to him, but he does. It's like, I have a plan. And he's very specific about what the plan is. It's like, this is what I'm going to do to use this vampire. It was a perfectly good plan. And then Roz was like, no, my orb says I have to kill him.
I just remembered that joke that he made where he's like, I just stab him in the chest and yell, diplomacy!
So, Karnar and Iroh now are now the proud owners of riding horses, and on top of that, I'm assuming I'm gonna add into the I'm gonna assume part of the horse's price was like regular saddles and bridles and all that kind of things, and Karnar now also owns a cart. Congratulations! Are you guys ready to go?
Yes.
Karnar,
Okay.
I was thinking, like, if we got one black horse and one white horse, we could be cute and name them Yin and Yang.
Or salt and pepper.
Just a little bit. I hate you just a little bit right now.
And here I was thinking of Flossie.
All right. You can name whatever you want. Whatever you want to do.
Little Sebastian.
It's not a pony. It's a horse. It's a full-fledged riding horse, and considering that it's a dragonborn and a tiefling that are buying a big paladin tiefling that are buying them, I'm assuming that both of you are getting pretty big horses.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you guys,
but
you
we're not
guys are
running.
kind of heavy.
The people that sold them the horse think they're gonna eat them.
I don't think so. Like they would have met like the people in town. Dragonborn aren't exactly common, but tieflings are, like there's a decent number of tieflings, not a huge number of tieflings, but there's a small number of tieflings in town, so people would know like what tieflings look like. They're not going to think like, oh, he's going to eat the horse, like something like that. For the listener's sake, because I'm going to cut quite a bit of what just happened, the guys went to an apothecary and bought several potions for themselves, and then went and got 2 horses and a cart. Yeah. So, yeah, it wasn't exactly the most thrilling of portions, so we're going to trim it down to just that section. All right. I'm assuming that you guys all hook the horses up to the cart. You guys are going to pile in the back and then ride off in the morning air up to Westlake. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. With 2 horses and a cart, it's still going to take you about, at the very least, a day, maybe longer, depending on like what happens. About midway through the second day, you guys are going to arrive at what looks to be like about a fork in the road. You have a choice. You can either try to go around the back of the mountains and cut over a mountain pass that will take you into Westlake. It's not particularly dangerous, but it takes a while to do. Or you can cut through a larger forest that is in front of the lake that Westlake is named after, called the Blakeholt. The forest, not the lake. The forest is called the Blakeholt.
Okay. Relay that to you guys. And is it more dangerous to go to the forest?
It's more dangerous than the mountain, but it's faster.
I'll leave it up to you, Karnar.
Given the options, I mean, faster might be better. More dangerous, obviously. Unless anybody has any objections, how about we go through the forest then?
Yep, that's cool with me.
Okay.
I follow your lead.
Okay. So you guys are going to enter into the forest, and it actually doesn't look too bad. Talon, tell me, would you have come up this far before?
Probably not, because I was trying to stay close to Arthur.
Okay, that's fine. You guys, I'm assuming you can see the map now. You guys would be traveling down what's effectively a dirt path in the middle of the forest. You're going to hear the normal sounds of, birds chirping, that kind of stuff. Talon, roll me a nature check, just for the fun of it. All right. Talon notices a couple, large animals in the forest, but it's nothing like... There's no bear nearby. Talon's probably going to notice, a couple, let's say, hoof prints from a couple deer, something like that. I'm assuming that you're going to, at some point, find, a couple birds flying around, that kind of stuff. Out of curiosity, what does Zidane do when he comes into this area?
Since he's Fae, does he need to eat or anything like that?
I'm assuming he eats, just for the fun of it. Or
he would
food, yeah.
He would go off to hunt, but he would stay close.
Okay. So he's off, hunting for rabbits. He's chasing squirrels up trees, and then climbing up the trees and then eating them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, while he's off murdering small animals for food, you guys are going to come down the main path. You guys are going to come to a fork in the road, and at the center of that fork is a signpost where you see the two signs have fallen off. They're broken, clearly. There obviously used to be directions here, but they are long destroyed.
The Talon has been here before.
No, you said you haven't been here before.
Yeah, I know.
No retconning.
Could I roll perception?
Oh, yeah, no, you can go ahead and roll perception. Yeah, go ahead.
19.
Both paths look like they've been decently traveled, so you're not exactly sure which one goes where. But with a 19, what Fera does see is that there's
actually a young woman about 30-40 feet up in one of the trees just staring down at you guys.
I rolled a 19 perception, so...
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Fera's roll. Fine.
No.
Iroh sees all of that.
Okay, do me and Rob sound alike?
No, not at all.
Not really, no. No, sorry. I
well-
thought Rob said that he wanted Fera to roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just sort of ran with it. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I decided to make a joke out of it. Okay. So I would kind of like look at the party quizzically and kind of point up to the little girl subtly. Say, should we ask for directions?
You can go ahead and do that.
I'll go
Because
ahead
like
and...
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, Fera will step out of the cart and look up, and since she's a girl, she's gonna probably take point on this, if you guys are okay with that.
I'm good with that.
And so I'll look up in the tree and be like, "Hello there. How are you?"
Hi! Are you lost?
Not yet. Can you tell us which of these roads will take us to Westlake the fastest?
You're gonna want to take the left one.
Are you from Westlake?
No, I live here.
Like, right here?
I don't see a house anywhere around here, do you?
So you live in the surrounding forest?
No, I'm a mole girl and I live underground. Of course I live in the surrounding forest.
What are you
Fera,
doing out here?
Ask what her name. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You don't have to
repeat
ask
that.
what her name is. Go ahead. What are you doing out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm watching the road.
Are your parents okay with that?
I don't see why they'd care.
So it's not dangerous?
Not really. Not for me.
Why not for you?
What part of I live here do you not understand?
I would like to roll insight, please.
Go ahead. Roll insight.
17, because this kid seems kind of hanky.
No, there's absolutely everything that she's just said seems to be on the level. You believe everything that she's just told
Okay,
you.
I believe it, but it's less about me believing what she's saying and more about what she's saying. Is it intentionally creepy, or is it just coming off in an unintentional Children of the Corn type of way?
If anything, you think she sounds a little mouthy.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, fair enough.
Well, what makes you so special that you're immune to danger?
Well, that sounds jealous.
It's not like I'm some moron from the city who doesn't know the difference between elderberry and burning bush. You might want to step out of that poison ivy, by the way. Just a suggestion.
So just because you live here makes you better than us?
Living here has nothing to do with why I'm better than you.
Psst, Fera, take it down a notch.
She's going to flip her hair behind her shoulder, and then she's going to stand up and do that tightrope walk thing you do where you put your arms out to your sides and you sort of walk along the tree branch kind of thing. And she's just going to actually start walking off through the trees unless you stop her.
Is she an elf?
No, she looks human.
Guys, I think that little girl lives here.
Well, you were kind of rude and you didn't ask any real questions, so yeah, that's what you get.
I asked all the important questions, okay?
What makes you so special? Yeah, that's a very... Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Far be it from me to suggest that that wasn't the most diplomatic question. I think it's
By
canon
the
that
way-
Fera is a very jealous girl.
We need to go this way.
Which way is this way?
I think she said left, right?
She
Yeah.
said left.
Left. I just
Left
imagine Fera scowling and it's like, I think we need to go this way, and just kind of like stomps and points. Just
Well,
very, like, obstinately.
What I forgot to add is when I said that what makes her so bitter, I put my fists on my hips and like the whole defiance thing.
That helps in
Oh,
absolutely no way.
yeah.
That does not make your situation any better. All right. So I assume you guys are traveling down the path that she told you to take.
But before we do, I'm gonna walk up to her and say, "Thank you, child."
Okay, so you're like walking up towards the trees and like yelling up into the. Okay. She'll turn around. She's still within earshot, so she'll turn around and. It's fine. You should probably watch out for the wasps.
Wait.
And-
What? Why?
Wasps, you know, bees, flying things, stingers, wasps.
Yes. Okay.
And she is giving you like the most like, are you fucking retarded kind of stare? Like, do you not know what a wasp is kind of thing? You know?
And then she is going to vanish into the forest.
About what size would these wasps be?
Oh, she is long gone. You do hear a bit of faint giggling, though, as she goes away.
Wait, but you didn't answer my size question.
It's not like she said look out for dragons or look out for the dire bear. She didn't say dire wasps. Are dire wasps a thing? I don't know if dire wasps are a thing. That'd be
Like,
kind of cool.
I think you
Dire
can have anything dire at the end of the day.
Well, no, I mean like, it's not a dire
What's
elf.
the difference in a wolf and a dire wolf? It's just a wolf, but dire.
No, a dire wolf is an.
That's bigger.
No,
much
no, no. It's
bigger.
not just bigger. Like a dire wolf is an actual thing. Like dire wolves were from. It's a sort of a nickname for a breed of wolves that were native to Ireland that were, like, fuck huge. But
Yeah, I was gonna say they're real.
yeah,
They-
no,
they
those are
are
real.
real.
Dire bears aren't real. That's just it's a fun word. Anyway, there used to be like huge elk in Ireland that dire wolves would hunt. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, totally off track. What are? Oh, go ahead. What do you guys want to do?
I vote we go right.
You never
Iroh
asked
doesn't
where
like
that
things that
went.
buzz. It doesn't matter.
You just want to go right?
Iroh isn't particularly fond of things that sting with poisonous painfulness. He's not particularly fond of things that buzz.
Okay. You guys heading
Uh,
right?
Fera's gonna
That's-
come up to Iroh. Do you have your loot out, or is it on your back, or
It's on my back.
I'm going
And in
to...
classic clerical fashion, she steals your loot.
No. I was going to.
I'm a cleric of Melora, not the Raven Queen. Oh.
to pluck one of the strings and say, that isn't this buzzing?
I believe the word is strumming.
We'll talk about the specifics about sound later.
The
I'm
entire-
not here to speak. I'm not here to debate the physics of motion with you and what things should be called.
Fera
I'm
pulls out a
here
violin and
to-
just starts playing Flight of the Bumblebee the entire ride up.
Real fucking funny.
I think it'd be great. All right, so you guys is everyone else okay with taking the right path? Does anybody else want to say anything else?
I want to go left.
Yeah, me
I
too.
will follow. I will follow the party. Just know that Iroh's gonna have a little bit of a stank face about it. He's usually pretty cool, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's go." But yeah, he's gonna have a little bit of a kind of a a little bit on edge, a little bit of a stank face.
Okay, so you guys are just following the left path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell Iroh
Okay.
that cultists said they were going to do some kind of ritual at West Lake. We're already a day and a half behind them. We need to hurry.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna keep walking down the path. What was I doing? I was doing something. Oh, that's what I was doing.
You were saying we arrived at Westlake without incident.
I did not say that in any way, shape, or form. After about 5 minutes, Talon, specifically, hears a light buzzing from the left.
Go right. Yeah. go
No,
right.
like along this. It's not like you're still at the T fork. About 5 minutes
What is
down.
this, Zork?
Josh, about 5 minutes down the left path that you guys took, you hear a bit of a buzzing coming from the left.
Iroh's gonna put his hood up.
Karnar, what do you want to
unless-
do, man?
Unless there's a reason to stop, unless they're right in front of us, I think we just keep going.
Let's say 5 more minutes, and that buzzing is getting loud enough that all of you can hear it.
Am I driving the cart? I guess.
I assume so, because you're the one who kind of knows the way, more or less.
I want to speed up.
I'm assuming you do the thing where you like crack the whip and the horses sort of take off, kind of not necessarily galloping, because you don't want to gallop with a cart attached, but they're sort of like they're going fast down the road.
Yeah.
Okay. When you do that, you start making a lot more noise, and all of a sudden, everybody can hear the buzzing get a lot louder, to the point that it almost kind of sounds like a helicopter is buzzing overhead.
And everybody hears it. What do you guys want me to do? Keep going faster, or
Slow down, please. The
Okay,
more
I'll-
noise we make, the more we attract them.
So, do you want to try to make a stealth check with the? Is that what you're trying to do?
Might as well. But it ain't gonna hurt. I don't think.
All right. Go ahead and try to make a stealth check with the cart. And remember, you're in a cart with 2 horses that were just galloping forward, so I assume you're pulling back on the reins to try to slow them down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like a -5 to your roll. So you rolled an 8, and the buzzing gets almost completely overwhelmingly loud.
Fuck it, go.
And from above, what you see are, coming out of the trees, adolescent demon wasps.
Fuck. Demon Wasp. Talk to him, Iroh.
You're a demon, right? Racist. I'm assuming that was in character, because I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, it was in character.
I'm just gonna look at him like, you motherfucker. With like a kind of a smirk.
Yeah, I'll laugh a little bit back to him. Yeah, is that Talon's getting out really nonchalantly, like still laughing with.
Don't worry
Iroh.
about it. It'll be fine. Everybody
Spinning
roll
his
initiative.
blades.
Okay,
9.
so
Ouch.
Iroh's in front because he was really scared of those bees. He was ready to go.
Alright, because
For the record,
I
just so that everybody knows, the party is getting out of the covered wagon, and they're looking up in the air and seeing 4 demon wasps hovering about 10 feet up.
I don't have any ranged attacks or anything like that. Actually, I do have a crossbow, so I could do a ranged basic.
You have Divine Challenge.
Yeah.
It's burst 5.
That's true.
And that's 5 in all directions
Um,
if you count as the axis.
Okay. Well, then yeah, I'm gonna wait, Divine Challenge.
It's your mark.
It's an at will.
It's a mark.
Yeah.
At will minor.
I'm gonna Divine Challenge real quick.
Okay. On which one?
I was going to pop Divine Challenge on number 1.
Your mic's doing the robot thing again.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna pop Divine Challenge on number 1.
Okay.
So
If you see that little black
and
flag
then-
that's on top of it, that's because your color is black, so marked mean yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a ranged basic attack. Real quick.
Self out.
Just gonna see if this works. Fera said that I can ready an action.
You could do
with
that, yeah.
healing. I would pull back my sword, and if one of them gets close, then I'm basically readying my action so that that I will hit them with Valiant Strike if one of them gets within range of me.
Okay. Next on the initiative order is Demon Wasp number 4. And 4 is going to flap down next to Karnar. And the Wasp is actually going to use Dive Bomb. And it is going to swoop down and slam into Karnar. And it misses, so lucky him. So I'm assuming the wasp sort of dive bombs you. That thing where you know like what a flying thing does, where it sort of like swoops down as if it's trying to hit you. I'm assuming you duck and it like buzzes right over your head. Demon Wasp 2, and it's actually going to fly around 1, 2, 3, and it's going to dive bomb Fera, and it slams into Fera. And let's see here. Oh, okay. So the Demon Wasp slams into Fera, knocking you to the ground, and it basically is pinning you to the ground with its own weight. So it's got like the little twitchy arms that it's got like planted on you, and you're pinned to the ground. You're counted as immobilized and prone. Oh, and I forgot to add actually the +1 for charging. Whatever. Okay, so you take 9 damage from the Wasp, basically tackling you. Next one is number 3, which is going to do the same thing to Talon. And miss. And the one that Iroh marked is going to come after Iroh.
And because he came within range, I get to attack him.
Yes, you do. Go ahead. Make your Valiant Strike. Remember to add +1 because I think you're next to him. Actually, wait, no. He would... Yeah. Okay, so that attack misses, and he's going to dive bomb Talon. Because Talon's a weaker target. And he doesn't have armor on him. Okay, and because he attacked someone not your target, I think he takes your Divine Challenge damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, first of all, just so the audience knows, everything is missing right now. Oh, wait, no, I should have added +1. Talon, what's your AC?
It is 16.
Wait, no, it didn't charge. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't get a charge bonus for that. It didn't charge. Okay, you're fine. It would have hit you if you got the charge bonus, though. All right, so you can actually roll damage on the Wasp with Divine Challenge now. I edited it.
I can actually roll Divine Challenge? What?
There's a damage dice under Divine Challenge. It'll do the damage to the creature.
Got it.
So just roll damage as you normally would using that. Okay, next up is Fera. You are pinned to the ground with a giant demon wasp looming over you.
And so all the folks of you at home know, there are 4 demon wasps, and Iroh went, they all went, and then the rest of the party, we all rolled 9 for our initiative.
Yeah, you guys didn't do very well. Iroh did great. Iroh did 2 times better than any of you.
Zidane rolled a 23, but his doesn't
Zidane
count.
doesn't get to roll. He has the same initiative as you do.
Okay, so now we got all that awesomeness out of the way. I can use... you call it va! Can't do that.
First of
Can't
all,
do that
I'd just like
either.
to remind you that you are immobilized and you are prone.
Yeah, I know. I was going to attack and then do my saving throw, and I realized that all of my attacks say, no, you can't do that because he's on top of you.
Let me double check. Alright, first of all, immobilized and prone. I'm gonna add your conditions onto this thing. And,
Well, I can do them, but they're all ranged attacks.
well, you can still do them. You just take a -2 because you're prone.
Well, won't he get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
That's my point.
Are really none of your powers close blast or anything like that? No?
One,
Range
which is my
10.
daily.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, this is why. Yeah. Well,
So-
you could try to hit it with your quarterstaff. I mean, like, this is in my idea is like the equivalent of you having your quarterstaff still in your hand. You're like trying to smack it with the end of it.
And I had something planned, and then I realized it was a ranged attack.
No, with your quarterstaff.
No, I know. I'm just thinking. I'm sorry. I'm taking
Okay.
forever. Normally, this doesn't happen, guys. I'm sorry.
You get attacked immediately? No, it doesn't normally happen.
No one does it. Normally, I don't get attacked. And
Just as a
normally-
reminder, at the end of your turn, you'll have a chance to roll a saving throw against,
Yep.
trying to escape.
Yeah, I'll miss horribly.
Okay. Roll a flat d20 and... Okay. So, you're technically no longer immobilized. You've managed to wriggle out of that, but you're still prone. And it's still on top of you.
That's fine.
Okay. Next up is Talon.
Okay. For the move action, Zadane's gonna shift here, and then we're gonna use enclose the prey. So
On
with
what?
Enclose,
You didn't move,
Well-
so I don't know what you're talking about.
I shifted. I didn't move. I shifted Zidane as the move action.
You both have to be next to the target. You can both move. Just reminding you, a move action, you both get to move.
It says one creature designated as my quarry. It doesn't say we have to both be.
No, but it's a melee attack. You have to be next to the creature to use Enclose the Prey.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm next to one. I'm gonna Hunter's Quarry on one, and then use Enclose the Prey. Zidane doesn't have to be near him, does he?
Because it says Enclose the Prey, I'm going to say that the implication is that you and your beast companion are surrounding him. Yeah, it also says Beast 1. Yeah, he has to be next to it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But he can also, he can shift too.
Well,
He can shift there, it's fine.
let's shift him there. I will shift here.
And you're going to get, okay. So go ahead, roll and add +2 because you have combat advantage with Iroh. So D20 plus 11. And you hit him. Good job. Roll for damage.
17 damage plus my Hunter's Quarry damage.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, roll Hunter's Quarry.
Okay. And I'm done.
Okay, it's Karnar's turn.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let me get back to where I was. Okay, so I was declaring Oath of Enmity on number 4. Which does that. Apparently not much else. And then I was going to do Radiant Vengeance
On which one?
on number 4.
You realize that he's in with 5, within, okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, he is. I thought he was up higher though, but I guess he just came down and swatted at me. Okay, never mind. Okay, well then I will not do that, and I will just do the...
I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, so then I will attack. I guess I will use melee basic for the
Why?
moment. Well, because for Bond of Retribution, which... Because I threw my own plan away.
Why would you have melee attacks? Why would you make a melee basic attack? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with you?
I know.
Colin, I think I know what you were gonna say just a second ago.
Shush, say nothing, go.
Is that... Sorry, now I need to double check something, so I'm using the right thing. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, go.
Bond of Retribution then. So that would make more sense. Okay. Hit.
Roll for damage. Nice, almost a crit actually. You rolled a 19.
Yeah, I know, it's close. Oh, I like the damage too.
And 14 damage, good job. It's not bloodied, but, you know, you smack that wasp. I'm gonna say that you cut into, like, one of the legs or something, and it, you know, buzzes angrily at you. Okay, it is Iroh's turn, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Iroh's up.
Iroh doesn't like that Fera is pinned down. Or she's not pinned down, but she's still like she's not immobilized, but she's still prone with this giant bug creature on top of her. And he doesn't like that because he doesn't like the bugs, and you know, she's female, so he feels that, you know, etc., etc. He needs to protect females and things like that.
Okay,
So
good.
I'm gonna pop a daily called Paladin's Judgment, and I'm gonna hit number 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I do +1 for being speedy as well?
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Thank you. And it's a hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
And then I will roll for damage against 2 as well. And I've done 22 damage.
Alright, it's bloodied. As a result of using that particular power, one ally gets to spend a healing surge if they want.
Right. It doesn't seem that anybody has lost any health. Last I saw,
Well,
I thought that
I did.
I had lost health.
I took it already. I figured.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
why didn't your
okay.
health go down? That annoys
No,
me.
it did. I just used the healing surge retroactively
Oh, okay, you already used
because
the healing
because I was the only one who was hit.
surge. Are you done with your turn?
Yes, I am done.
Okay. Wasp's turn. So Wasp number 4 is... He's actually going to delay. He's going to buzz around in a little bit of a circle. And then Wasp number 3 is going to come right back here. And he's going to go after Karnar, because Karnar's not wearing armor, and it looks like he'd be an easier target.
Much more tasty.
Oh, wait. No, because he gets a +2. Yeah, he gets a +2 for having combat advantage. So that's not a 17 that he rolled. That's a 19 he rolled. And what's your AC?
Unfortunately, 18.
Ah, okay, so he hits you with Dive Bomb, and he's going to roll for damage. And he also inflicts upon you the statuses of Immobilized and Prone.
Lovely.
Whee! And he jumps on you. Okay. So, number 4 is going to buzz around behind here, and he's going to attack Iroh.
And okay.
+2 for combat advantage. He hits.
And I'm gonna pop Infernal Wrath.
You do that after he does damage,
Okay.
I think. Is it immediate reaction or immediate interrupt?
It is free action closer to 10. Yeah, an enemy within 10 squares of you hits you. No, it just says free action close burst 10.
Alright, just do it.
Okay.
There should be a dice. No,
Uh,
okay. Roll 1d6, and I'll fix that in the future so it actually has a damage attack.
What is my intelligence?
Charisma, 2.
What's that?
+2 charisma, not
charisma.
int.
Okay. So okay. Yeah. D10 plus 2.
D6 +2, nice try.
Damn. And
Alright,
that's
so
4
he takes
damage.
4 damage. And that's nothing to sneeze at. So as he slams into you, Iroh lets out with a blast of fire and just hits this wasp. Unfortunately, it doesn't set the wasp on fire or anything, but it does a little bit of damage. And you're prone and immobilized. And he's jumped on top. Alright, number 2's turn. Now, Fera has managed to wiggle out a little bit, so she's not technically immobilized anymore, but she's still prone. And it is going to use Venomous Stinger, which misses. Lucky Fera. Good job. Alright, and because you've managed to wiggle free, I'll move it back a square. Wait, no. Oh, I'm really sorry about this. You're gonna hate me.
It hits me because it gets combat advantage. Which
Yeah,
gives
it
it a +2,
does.
which hits me.
Yeah, alright. It's time for its
I was
Venomous
actually going to tell you.
Stinger. You shouldn't. If I make a mistake like that and I don't catch myself, just take the benefit of it.
I was actually going to tell you tomorrow.
Tell me after the fact so that I can feel like an idiot. Alright, so you take 10 damage as it just gores you in the stomach with this massive stinger. So, on top of the pain from having a needle-like stinger shoved into your abdomen, as the poison gets pumped into your flesh, you can feel an excruciating, utterly intense pain that shuts down your ability to do much of anything except to scream. And I think 1 hasn't moved yet, so 1 is going to... What would 1 do? 1's gonna dive bomb Talon. He doesn't get combat advantage, but now he hits. Like, they all missed their first round, and now they all hit. Alright, and Talon... At least you have your pet. That's something. Okay. I think it's Farah's turn, right?
Okay, I'm gonna roll and stand up.
You don't have to roll to stand up. Oh,
I-
you roll on your side. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And I'm saying this is how it's going to happen. They're not grabbed, they're just knocked down, right?
No, they are all knocked down and grabbed because they are immobilized on the ground. They're being like that's the equivalent of like grappling, sort of in this case, is that the wasp is pinning them to the ground.
Well,
Like Cybugs in Wreck-It Ralph.
you
I
know
don't
what?
know what that is, but okay.
It's okay. I'm assuming this is going to happen because, yeah. Moment of Glory. Close blast. 5 in each enemy in the blast. So,
Okay. Go ahead. Popping dailies already. All right.
Well, this one's going to help, and I'm going to do number 2 first. And
Oh wow.
Gonna
All
do
right.
number two.
Number
I'll
one.
handle the. All right. For the people at home, what Moment of Glory does is it doesn't actually do damage. It pushes the target and knocks it prone. So this guy's gonna fly back 3 squares.
Too bad that crit does absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna say anytime you hit one of these, that person's no longer immobilized.
Well, everyone gets to resist 5 until the end of my next turn. And, yep, that is my turn.
So that was a really good idea to use that.
Yep, that's why I did it.
I'll take away immobilized off you guys. You're all prone though, except Farah.
That was awesome, Fera.
Yeah, thanks.
Austin's turn, or Talon's turn. So
Okay.
for the folks at home, one of the wasps is marked, 2 of them are bloodied, one of them has Oath of Enmity on it. Farah's been stung in the stomach, and everybody else has been knocked prone.
Okay, as my move action, I'm gonna stand up.
Yes, but Zidane also gets to move.
Okay. Hang on one second. I don't know if the map's big enough for what I want to do. Okay, it is.
Do it, do it, do it. Actually, wait, no, I made a mistake here. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say that you managed to push it through the tree, like past the tree.
Can I go through the tree?
No, I'm sorry. Okay, she would have hit it here, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, it would have been pushed to here because that's straight back from where she is.
Shit. Okay.
No, that's fine. You can still go there.
So I'm just gonna stand up. I was gonna try to get. Hang on. 1, 2, 3.
Are you doing throw and stab?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
I'm trying to. I'm seeing if I can get combat advantage with Zidane.
Which one?
With Zidane on number 1.
No, because Zidane would have to move around to the other side of the creature, and you have to charge straight at it. Each square gets you closer to it, so no. But you get a +1 for charging. It's already counted in, so don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. But just to let you know, I said this on Twitter. I'm not calling it the throw and stab anymore.
What is it called?
Now it's called the sling and slice.
All right, one sec.
Is it connected to a chain, all badass like?
The blade that I throw comes right back to me, so it's like I don't know if you guys could see my hand when I made that sound, but it was pretty cool. So
I can imagine.
Austin, are you moving a Zidane anywhere?
I will move him wherever you want. I was trying to get him behind 1 but I don't think he can make it. He has.
Well,
Do you
if
want
you
me to
can't-
move him somewhere?
well, just over here, or maybe against this guy to help Iroh when he gets up, or Karnar down here. I'm just thinking about to help other people besides you
Okay.
right now. That's what do you guys think? Because it's for you mainly.
You guys tell me where to move him, and I'll move him there.
Yeah, I'm actually curious as to since we own the horses, are they our allies? Because they do have tokens. So could I technically have combat advantage?
I would allow that if it was a warhorse.
Ah, damn.
There
Should've
are
specified.
no, these are riding horses, which I said. War horses have various attacks and stuff. Okay, there are very specific mount mechanics. You can get them because you're a paladin. Like paladins in 4th edition don't necessarily get like some of the stuff that 3.5 got, but you can get like holy mounts and stuff. That's more of a cavalier thing, but you can get stuff that's kind of near it. Anyway,
I was just
Talon.
looking for a way to cheat the system.
No, you can do that, but not now.
I don't need him down here because what I'm going to do is going to target all the creatures in the area, so that would be a problem for him.
Okay. Then I'll get in between. I'll move.
Are you
that in
planning to use Dragon Breath?
I am indeed.
Remember, it's a burst 3.
Right, yeah, I know.
Sorry, a blast 3.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll be okay, but we'll see.
I'll move Zidane in between Fera.
You wouldn't be able to reach both of them?
No,
Okay,
I
cool.
know. Oh, I know that. I was aiming it at 3, basically. So
Okay, never mind. That's fine. Go ahead.
I got a ways to go before that happens. So
Okay, ignore me.
Is that cool, Fera? Right there, so maybe it'll tag that
Yeah.
instead of... Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Sling and slice on number 1. Hit.
All right. Talon rolled a 19. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. And then he takes Hunter's Quarry damage because he is my my quarry.
Go ahead. All right. So Talon pulls back and just hurls his which sword are you? I'm trying to remember what the name of your sword is that you.
Farbound Spellblade is.
There you go. He hurls his Farbound Spellblade at the wasp that tried to pounce on him, or actually succeeded in pouncing on him, and it just spears the thing right through the chest. It just goes right through, and then it flies back into your hand, and the wasp falls to the forest floor, dead.
Okay, and then I'm gonna charge number 2.
Okay. And thanks to your new Vanguard sword, you get 2d8 on a successful charge.
And I get +1 for charge.
Wait.
Okay.
You charged through a tree.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're.
You have to charge a straight line.
Okay, I'll charge. I guess I'll charge 4 then. Okay. Well, I've already used my move action, right?
Charge is part of but charge is part of an attack, so it's fine.
Okay. So here and then charge. +1 for the charge.
It's already
Do I
in
get-
there. Don't put it at.
Okay. Do I get anything because is he prone?
Yeah,
Okay.
add +2.
Bitch, son of a bitch. Oh,
You rolled a crit 1.
yeah.
Are you surprised that you missed?
I know. I'm done with my turn.
Okay, I think it's Karnar's turn.
and I'm sitting here on mute. That was good. Okay, so Dragon's Breath at number 3, I think. Because if I throw it at number 4, I'm gonna hit the horses.
No, you wouldn't. It's not that
No?
big.
Okay. All right. Well then, number 4. Oh right, no, I wouldn't. Okay. Yeah, let's do number 4 then. Okay. So.
I'm assuming you stand up.
Oh yeah, I stand up.
I'm being nice.
Yeah.
Need to stop that.
So do it. I don't get a +2 on this because this is just Dragon's Breath, right?
He's prone.
Wait, is it close or ranged? It's a close blast, right?
Yeah. And that
It's not melee, so you don't get a +2 extra bonus.
Right, okay. So it's just straight up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's a hit. Excellent.
Go ahead and blast it with your lightning breath.
Alrighty, here we go. And 2.
Yay!
And it bloody.
Nice. All right. Wasp number 4 has been bloodied. And is that your turn? Or do you want to try to use an interaction or something?
I'm trying to think if I... Well, yeah, I could still do Radiant Vengeance, I guess, couldn't I?
Yes, you do, because in case anyone was wondering, Dragon Breath is a minor action.
Yep. So we'll do that then. Oh, another hit.
Roll for damage.
Yep. Okay. What's it doing here? Oh, I got it. That's what it is.
That's the best thing about things that target non-armor defenses is that they're likely to hit.
Yep.
Good job. Okay, Iroh's turn.
Hey guys, yeah, my turn. Would like, I want to pop divine strength real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that all right?
I know what it is.
that-
Go ahead.
Okay.
Stand up first.
I'm also gonna, stand up as my move action.
Divine strength, not divine metal, right?
Wait a second. Let me see here.
Strength is the one that gives you extra damage. Metal is the one that lets someone use a saving throw. You're trying to add more
Yes.
damage, right? Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to add more damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up as my move action. And do I have any attacks that have like a charge as part of it?
Ardent Strike can be used as a melee basic attack when you charge.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing.
That's convenient.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do Ardent Strike, and charge at.
Oh crap! I messed up. All right, I won't retroactively punish you for this, but Fera, you would have been paralyzed by the wasp's sting. Now I messed up, so that counts as stunned. Now I messed up, so I'm gonna say that it took a round for the poison to get into your system, but you are stunned, which means that you are unable to do any action until you save out of that. And because that happened, I'm gonna make it canon that it now takes a round for that poison to hit you guys. Sorry about that. My fault.
Okay, so I'm gonna charge. 2, 3.
That's not how you charge.
No, I was going.
You have
I
to
have
charge
to go
in a straight line.
Have to charge in a straight line. Then I'm gonna go here.
Okay. You can't charge into a boulder. I'm just gonna point that out. All right, go ahead. Make your Ardent Strike attack. Add +1 because you're charging.
Okay.
And
+1.
+2 because a total of +3
Okay.
because it's prone.
Okay.
You're making a melee attack.
I
You
got a
crit.
critical hit.
Nice. So 31 versus its AC hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Make sure to hit the max weapon damage option.
Got it. And I do 14 damage.
Nice. So you stand up and just slam into this thing with your greatsword, and the wasp, it's looking bad. Like, there are holes in its wings. It's having a hard time, like, rolling around on the ground, because those are still prone. Alright, now it's the wasp's turn. So...
You mind if I like yell something at it real quick?
No, go ahead. That's free action.
Okay. I'm gonna like yell at it, go away, and then I'm gonna stamp my foot and then point off into the distance. Just
Because wasps
hoping
are
it
so
understands
known for
common.
their language abilities.
I just hope that it understands common.
Yeah.
There's
By the way, your turn's over, but the one that you marked died. So you can mark again if you wanted. But,
okay.
sorry, because you used Ardent Strike, number 4 actually has Divine Sanction on it now.
Hey, Colin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does standing up provoke opportunity attacks?
It does not.
Okay.
But good try. Alright, so I'm going to run all the wasps at once, just because, again, all their initiatives are at the same time anyway, so I might as well. So they're all going to stand up, and by stand up, they sort of like flutter their wings and hover back to a standing position. Number 3 is going to fly here, and it... Wait, where was 3? 3 is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. The 5, there we go, yeah. And it's going to attack Karnar with Dive Bomb. It hits. And it hits for damage. And Karnar, once again, is immobilized and prone. So while that's happening, actually, I'm going to count it as being there. So while you're being held down on the ground by that one, number 4 is going to fly over. It's going to shift. And it's going to make a venomous stinger attack on Karnar. Oh, sorry. I messed up again. Add +2 because it gets combat advantage. And another +2. Wait, no. Prone adds combat advantage. So, yeah, +2 because you're prone. So that's a 19 versus your AC.
That would hit.
Alright. So it's going to stab you with your stinger. Okay. So Karnar is bloodied. And immobilized. And prone.
And down to
And
5
stunned.
hit points.
And
at
stunned.
5. Yeah.
So you get to take no actions until you save out of stunned. Then you're going to have to save against immobilized if you want. And then you can stand up to get out of prone. Yeah, I'm not trying to kill you guys at all. And 2 is going to come in and make his roll. How many hit points does he have? Okay. 2 is actually going to fly over Talon, and he's going to charge. Well, he can't really charge.
Is that an opportunity attack?
This is going to provoke an opportunity attack from you. It's going to fly over the top of Zidane's head and charge into Fera. So go ahead and make an opportunity attack. I'm going to stop him here. Go ahead and make a basic melee attack on him.
That's a 20.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
5 damage.
He keeps going, and he's going to dive bomb Fera.
He's in the air, so he can be on top of Zidane, right?
Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay.
He's actually going to be on top of Fera in a minute. Okay. So Fera, sorry about this. You are prone and stunned and immobilized. You were already prone and stunned, but now you're immobilized as well. Okay. Iroh, it's your turn.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be
It's
my
Iroh's
turn?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Fera's turn. Fera, make a saving roll against being stunned. You are still stunned. You rolled a 4. That failed miserably. So the poison is seeping into your body, and you are completely paralyzed still.
So it's my turn now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I'll shift here, and I can charge him from there, right? I can charge number 2?
No, because you're only 1 square away.
Okay, then I won't shift. Can I move here?
Yes, you can. That's
Okay.
fine.
Sling and slice, number 2.
Just remember, you have to use that on 2 different targets.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you
It says
throw the weapon.
target one creature, and then
The target 1 creature is referring to the throw part. You move up to your speed and make a melee basic attack against a creature other than the target.
okay.
So you throw your sword at 1 and then hit a different one.
All right, let me see here. Then.
So you could throw at 2 and charge 3. That would be fine.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
That way you can charge. It looks better to charge.
And does if Zidane moves, does that provoke opportunity attacks from number 2? Because he's on top of Fera.
Not if he shifts.
Okay. He'll shift there.
All right.
I will throw at 3.
At 3. Okay, go ahead.
I get it doesn't really. Yeah. Okay. I'll throw at 3.
You can't charge number 2.
That's right. I'll throw at 2 then.
Okay.
I can charge 3, right?
You're 2 squares away. That's fine.
19.
Okay.
Go for damage. Good job.
Okay. And then I'll charge at 3.
Remember to add
Plus-
+2 for combat advantage. Actually, no, you don't.
Yeah. I didn't know
Karnar
if
doesn't grant you combat advantage.
he's down.
And stunned and immobilized.
22.
Roll for damage. And thanks to your new sword, you get to do 2d8 on a successful charge. Nice. 11 damage. That's not shabby at all. Not shabby. Okay. I believe it's Karnar's turn.
Well, do you guys want me to action point? Because we're doing kind of shitty here. I'll leave it
Might as
up
well
to the group.
You could.
I'm just afraid we're gonna have a bigger fight coming up. What do you guys think?
Boy.
After
don't know, you-
these wasps are dead, I'm fairly certain that in character, Iroh is gonna want to first get out of this forest and then set up camp.
All right. It's like the middle of the day, but you guys can do whatever you want.
Farah, do you want me to action point?
I'm stunned.
Action point.
Sorry.
Robert, would you prefer it if he action pointed?
If you action point, are you just gonna use Twin Strike against number 3? Or 2?
2 and 3.
He also has like encounter powers that do quite a bit of damage.
I don't have any more encounters. I have knack for success.
You're right. Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, you could use yeah. Did you drop Hunter's Quarry on either of these?
Number 2, but I forgot to do the damage for it.
You can do it now. It's fine.
Okay. Well, let's see what this does first, then before I decide if I'm gonna action point.
Actually, action point and use knack of success on number 3, and then give the target makes a saving throw. Yeah, you or one ally in the burst, you can give the saving throw to the Karnar since his turn's up next, and then they'll let him go. If he makes it successful, he'll be able to do something.
Okay, I'll do. Well, that's all right. That's my action point. So you want me to do that? No damage.
You don't need to use an action point for Knack of Success.
Oh, it's a minor.
But here's the problem: you charge, and the charge is the last thing you can do on your turn.
Yeah, unless I action point.
I'm gonna say that because you charged, your turn is over.
Okay.
The creature can't take any further actions during this turn except free actions. The creature's turn usually ends after it charges, however, it can extend its turn by taking certain free actions.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'm sorry, your turn's over because you charged.
Okay.
Alright. Karnar's turn. But that's a good idea, using Knack for Success for a saving roll next turn.
Okay, so I need to do saving rolls. Is that right?
You need to save against being, stunned.
Well, you see, he hasn't been one turn for Karnar yet, so he's not stunned yet. You're the one who made that cannon, not me.
Fine. You can't... No, that's fine.
Right. So I can... 4's in front of me. Okay.
Hit 3, you have combat advantage.
Technically 4 is here. No, wait.
No. Yeah, I gotta hit 4. I can't hit 3. Not when he's on top of me.
Yeah, 4 is on
that's
top
right.
of you.
Okay.
Wait,
okay.
no, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
3's on
Well-
top of you, 4 stung you.
Yeah.
No. So
3
3's
should
on top of
technically be
me.
here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that you charged there. I'm sorry. I was doing it that way just for like visual sake so you guys knew where everything was, but yeah, this is what
Right.
it should look like.
Okay, so I guess I'll just do Bond or Retribution, because I think it's the only thing I can really do at this point.
That's fine. You're gonna take a -2 because you're prone.
Okay. So do they then adjust the 8 to +6? Is that basically what it comes down to?
It does not say that you cannot get combat advantage, so because Talon is standing behind you, I'm going to say that you get a -2 because you're prone, but a +2 because you have combat advantage.
So it all just evens out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll even out.
All right. Okay, I'll do that. And I missed anyway, so it
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
even
Well, you
matter.
rolled a 4, so
Yeah.
you could action point. Or use a minor if you have it.
No, use my minor, I think, already, which is Dragon's Breath. That's the easiest one to use.
And Oath of Enmity. Yeah.
Yeah. Action point. I want to get this thing off of me. I'm not going to action point. I think that's not useful at the moment.
You can roll against being... You have to roll against being immobilized.
Right, okay. So...
Basically, you're rolling to try to throw it off of you.
Okay.
I'll take away your stunned.
okay.
But you're still bloodied and prone and immobilized. So there.
And injured, yes. Okay, so to do that, I just roll a...
And down to 5 hit points.
Yeah, I know that one. Okay, so I'm rolling this on... it's just a straight D20. I'm not
Yeah,
rolling
it's just a
anything
straight
else.
D20. Unless you have bonuses to being immobilized, that kind of thing. which
I
is
doubt it. Woo, that's
6 is
gonna
not
help.
enough. You're still immobilized and prone. Okay, Iroh's turn.
Yeah, first I'm going to use Majestic Word on Karnar.
Okay, what's the bonus?
Bonus, let me see here. Okay, my charisma. Modifier, yeah, it's
That's
plus
2.
2.
Karnar gets 12 hit points. Good job. Alright, that's your minor and daily. Bye-bye. Alright, so Iroh has popped most of his dailies. Remember that you deal a 1d6 extra damage when you hit an enemy that's at maximum hit points. But I think you've never hit an enemy with maximum hit points.
Would I be able to Ardent Strike number 3?
That's number 4, but yes, you could hit number 3.
That's me trying to tell him to do number 4.
No, he could hit number 3 and knock him off of...
Yeah, because Ardent Strike, wouldn't that make it so that like, both of them were susceptible to my Divine Challenge?
No, sorry, not Divine Challenge. Divine Sanction.
Divine Sanction, yes. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna Ardent Strike number 4.
Go ahead. Okay, so number 4 will still have your Divine Sanction on it.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for damage. For the folks at home, Iroh just rolled a 27. Good job. That's a good hit.
Thank you.
Go for damage. That was almost a crit. You rolled a 19.
And he takes 12 damage.
Wait. Oh, you knocked it down to negative 11 hit points. So number 4 is dead. Good job.
Thank you.
You still have a move if you want to do something.
I would like to shift here in order to get combat advantage with Talon.
I'll allow it. All right. Wasp turn. Number 2 is actually going to grab the stunned Fera and start dragging her away.
Now, technically it would be dragging you away, kicking and screaming, except for the fact that he's paralyzed you, so you just get to sort of wiggle your eyes around in panic as you get dragged off. Completely and utterly helpless.
So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's dragging her behind it. I'm pretty sure it provokes an attack of opportunity from Zidane if you want to do that. I want to be nice and let you do that.
It doesn't from Talon?
No.
He was standing in my...
No? Alright, yeah, no, it would. Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Make your attack.
Masic Bele.
Well,
Sorry. Alright, so it's dragging Fera off. Boopy doopy doopy doo.
that's my second
Crit 1.
crit 1, yeah.
Alright, so canon-wise, I'm gonna say what happened is that you just... you swung at this thing and just utterly missed. Like, one sword got in the way of the other one and it made that little clashing noise that happens and you flubbed that one. Sorry, man. Alright, so it's dragging Fera off. Fera, you're still stunned, immobilized, prone. At least you're not bloody, technically. That counts for something, right?
By 1 point, I'm not bloodied.
You're mad at me right now, aren't you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So now this wasp is going to... The one that's still on top of... It's not really a dive bomb, but it's the same basic attack. It's just gonna... So, wait, it's still on top of you? Yeah, okay. Actually, it's gonna use Venomous Stinger, because you're still twitching, because you haven't been hit by the immobilization thing yet. So that hit, 28 versus 18 AC. That, yeah. And... 12 damage. You're back down to 5 hit points.
Iroh, do you want to do anything as an interrupt?
Sorry, I was muted. Do I have an interrupt? Like, okay, yeah.
Martyr's
I have...
Blessing. Immediate interrupt.
Yes.
Close burst 1. An adjacent ally is hit by a melee or ranged attack, and you are hit by the attack instead.
I am going to eat the damage for him with Martyr's Blessing.
You realize... Okay, go ahead.
I have nothing to click.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
Okay.
So he gets healed for 12 damage. You're going to take 12 damage. And
Okay.
on your next turn, you're going to be immobilized.
Okay.
Sorry, you're going to be stunned. I'm just going to
Okay.
remind.
Well, no, it says that I take the damage, but...
No, it says you're hit by the attack instead.
Okay, so I jump in the way. Got it.
Yeah. You managed to somehow pull your arm over his body, and the stinger went straight through Iroh's arm. It pumping its paralytic poison straight into your bloodstream. Ooh, I got a 3-part alliteration there. Nice. Pumping its paralytic poison. It is Fera's turn. You're being dragged off by a demon wasp.
Yeah, and just because I'm that guy, Iroh needs to take 12 damage, right?
He did. I thought I... No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Subtract 12.
Yeah,
So Iroh is now bloodied.
yeah, he's more than bloodied. I'm gonna roll my saving throw, which will be a failure again, and say...
Necessarily. Oh, it
Yeah,
was.
it is. I know what I'm doing. And...
I would allow you to action point and re-roll your saving throw.
No, it's alright. And then...
You don't get actions because you're stunned.
No, it's a... Is Iroh stunned because of his ability or because of the poison?
Iroh's not technically stunned yet,
Okay.
and it would be because of the poison.
Alright, I'm done with my turn.
Someone might want to go save Fera.
I can play
Okay.
things both ways, Colin, just saying.
Who needs the saving throw the worst?
Fera, because she's being dragged off to die. And she's
Okay. Knack for success for Fera. Is that... Hang on, let me see how close
But
that could be.
Karnar goes next. I still
Okay,
have...
yeah, it's totally your choice. You can do whichever one you want.
I'm just saying, because the Wasp is going to be able to drag me off before my next turn. So it doesn't help me much.
Not necessarily. I mean, theoretically, it's possible that
I'm just
Talon
saying.
I'm
This is how
fucking
things
killing
work.
give Karnar a saving throw and then charge and beat the crap out of that wasp.
Yeah, that wasp is fucked. Just it's done. So knack for success to Karnar. So Karnar, you can make a saving throw.
Okay, one moment. Rolling.
Nope.
Jeez.
Maybe
Okay.
you're getting all the bad rolls out of the way. Maybe your next saving throw will be
Sure.
good.
Zidane is going to move here first. I'm going to shift here. I have line of sight to 3, right?
Sling and slice?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Thrown damage on 3.
Roll for damage.
Okay, and then charge on number 2.
Not too shabby. And Iroh will get another turn. So, that's something. Nice. Roll for damage. To the folks at home, he rolled a 29 on his attack. It's a good roll. I don't think you've missed.
I missed.
No,
one.
you're right. You missed one charge attack. And nice. All right. So after throwing one of your swords at the other wasp and, like, I don't know, cutting into its wing a bit, you charge the other one and just sink your Vanguard blade right into its side,
Okay, so
dealing 10 damage.
yeah, is it dead?
Let me double check. It's dead. Yeah.
Okay, I was
You cut off the head of this thing.
I was gonna Hunter's Quarry it if it wasn't dead. So
It is dead. So you're gonna need a 200 quarry.
3. Is that the closest enemy? 'Cause they have to
It
be-
will be.
Okay.
Karnar's turn. Saving throw. Saving throw.
All right.
Throw. Come on.
11.
Yes!
Finally.
You managed to throw off the horrible, horrible yoke of... the horrible yoke of stunned. You're still immobilized, and you're still prone.
Yay.
But, hey, you're no longer stunned. You can actually take actions now.
Okay.
Alright, it is Iroh's turn. Iroh, you've got about, 10 seconds before the poison seeps into your bloodstream and you are paralyzed. I would do
Iroh's
something.
gonna hit it with Ardent Strike. Would you mind if I took 1 for Speedy?
Go ahead.
Cool.
+2 for combat advantage.
Okay, well I didn't add in the +2 either.
Doesn't matter, it hit. Go ahead.
Roll damage.
Okay. Any minor actions?
Let me see. I'm just like.
Alright. You're done, I guess.
Does anybody have any suggestions?
You don't have any other minor actions you can take.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
really don't. Damn. All right.
That's okay. Alright, you're stunned. Have fun on the ground.
And
You are
and it
paralyzed. The poison has seeped into your bloodstream. Da-da-da-da. Okay. It is the wasp's turn, and the wasp is going to make the attack on Karnar, because Karnar's now... It's sort of actually flying up in the air and coming straight back down. And +2 for melee.
doesn't take damage because
It does how much damage? 5?
Hang on a second. Where
I
is
think
it
it's
at?
5 damage. Because it's 3 plus your charisma.
Yeah, it's 5 damage.
Okay. So it flies up in the air, and as soon as that does, a blast of radiant power comes out of the paralyzed paralyzed Iroh, and smacks the wasp, obliterating it into a shower of gory, messy pieces. Congratulations, you've managed to kill all the wasps. Fera is immobilized, stunned, and prone, lying on the ground. Karnar is immobilized, stunned, prone, and bleeding out on the ground. And Iroh is immobilized, stunned, and prone as he bleeds out on the ground. Talon's doing pretty much okay, though.
Heal checks.
Alright, anybody who... Well, that was Iroh. Yeah, you're the first one up, so you can make a heal check on Fera. I'm only going to make you judge... Say again?
I actually have a decent heal. I have +9.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a heal check. It'll probably work. Yeah, alright. So you have, I'm assuming, some herb in your pack that kind of helps out with paralysis. It'll help him out a little bit. And you give that to Fera, and she's no longer paralyzed. And because I know how high her heal check is, I'm going to assume that she runs around and does the same heal stuff to everybody else.
You're not gonna let me roll my crit ones again?
It's not necessary. I mean, you can if you want, but Otherwise, Talon
Nope.
was behind you fixing all your work.
It's okay.
It's the equivalent of taking 10. Like, there's no hurry. You guys are okay. All right.
That's kind of what I did this whole fight, right?
Why
Come
does
around
Karnar
and
still have an exclamation point? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, that's not necessary. I'll get rid of that.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was just gonna say that while Iroh is still on the ground, he's gonna try to like move his eyes and look over at Karnar, who was also like kind of on the ground, and
Like, the two of you were just wailing on this wasp, and then, like, as it died, you're both like, grr, 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 and you fall over.
yeah, we both fell over and just collapsed. And I'm gonna like kind of slur out the words, "I hate bugs."
You were warned. You were very clearly warned about the wasps. And that was only because Karnar was nice to her as she left. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are popping healing surges. Because two of you are bloodied, and one of you is almost bloodied.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
definitely.
Alright, you guys can all control healing surges, go over to the plus sign, do that, you know what to do.
I don't know if I need to. I might as well.
You're down 7 points. I think your healing surge is 8. You'd only be losing like 1 point of healing, technically.
So do I just hit the plus sign over here?
Yeah, so what happens is, I'll do it for you, but you hit plus, and then you go over to use surges. You guys don't get a bonus, except... Yeah, you don't get a bonus because it's not healing power. And then you just hit adjust HP, and it'll pop you up 1 healing surge. Okay, I'm assuming you guys are... What are you guys doing? You've just managed to kill all the wasps. You've healed up. What do you want to do?
Talon is petting Zidane, telling him, "Good boy, you did good in that fight."
Yeah, the one thing that never got attacked.
Iroh's
That's 'cause
gonna
they were-
run around like shaking out his clothes, trying to make sure there's no like wasps or bees or anything in his clothes. And he's gonna freak out at the back of his neck, and then he's gonna realize it's just the tag of his shirt.
I like how your shirt has a tag.
Yeah,
in
they
it.
have,
There, nice.
they have tag.
Alright.
It just says his name on it.
Talon would know that you guys are about maybe an hour away from Westlake. You guys will arrive there about, let's say, 4 in the afternoon.
That's awesome for never being over here.
He has a map. He knows distance, more or less.
Home Slice, you had a map?
He's had a
and
map this whole
you
time.
couldn't- Yeah,
Yes.
but he had a
Nobody
map,
asked.
but he couldn't. But we had to get directions from a little girl, and she sent us down fucking the waspy old trail.
There's no trails on it, bro.
So how do you know we're an hour away?
We're about here. We're at this river. About an hour away from Westlake City.
Are you sure you're holding that right? Is that upside down?
Well, we could turn around. If you guys want, we could go try that other road. But I'm telling you, it's this way.
Nope. I'll take your word for it. No.
You guys are actually pretty close to the edge of the forest, so you guys can see the trees ending pretty close.
See, look. Over there.
Do you guys want to pile back in the cart and just ride on off to Westlake?
Yeah.
So how much do you guys hate me right now?
I'm good.
I'm good, says the guy
back
who did
up, I'm
nothing
fine.
bad happened to him.
I think you hate me just as much. No, I think you hate me more than I hate you.
I don't
Can we-
hate you.
Can we talk about...
There was absolutely okay. There was absolutely no prejudice against any particular member of this party for any of the attacks. The wasps were going after the non-armored characters more because they could easily identify that thing that didn't have metal on it was a better target.
No, I'm not talking about the attacks. I'm talking about the fact that
I know, but
that's
that
what
was
you hate me for.
no. There were a very specific set of circumstances I wrote out ahead of time that defined what happened. So this had nothing to do with any personal feelings I might have towards someone's OP healing. Although personally, I think the tabletop hates you because you never succeeded in the saving roll.
Can we talk about
just
what...
for
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just for roleplay sake, as we kind of roll away in the wagon, Iroh's gonna be plucking away Flight of the Bumblebee on his loot.
As therapy. So you guys pile back in the caravan, or in the wagon, and the horses, which apparently were very calm throughout that entire procedure, will... Who's driving? Is Talon driving again?
Yeah.
Okay, so Talon's gonna drive you guys down the road, and you guys come out of the forest, mostly hale and hearthy, without several dailies, and quite a few healing surges. I did not expect the wasps to take that long. They rolled pretty well. And you guys are going to drive basically into town. As you guys come into Westlake, it looks to be a pretty decent-sized rural town. There's quite a few buildings, and everything appears to be decorated. There are tons of people running around. There seem to be stalls everywhere. It kind of looks like any sort of, I don't know, village or town, like big village town festival that you would kind of expect. There's a bunch of food vendors. The smell of cooking meat and sweet cakes and that kind of thing are wafting through the air. You guys can smell that. You see a bunch of children running around playing, laughing in the streets. There's quite a few people with either pints of ale or some other alcohol that are sitting around. It looks to be like a nice big festival that's going on.
And I think that's where we'll stop for the night. I'd like to thank Pop Culture Leftovers for being so kind as to give us a shout out on their last podcast. That was incredibly nice of them. And I'd like to give a special thanks to Justin Massey, who left us a fairly funny little iTunes review. So thanks for that.
Thanks, guys, for playing. I'll see you guys next week. We'll have some more fun then. So good job, everybody. Thanks for playing, and good night.
Good night.
Night,
Good night,
guys.
everyone.
Night.
Have fun.
Night.